Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for a free-to-play account qualifiers in the F1 Clash Community Championship final event, the Singapore Grand Prix. I kind of like racing at Singapore, and we're here at the free-to-play account. We're going to be jumping out into Challengers Division as usual, the place where we could probably win the event as a free-to-play player. So we'll just definitely play in that division. And we're about to jump into our first race. Before we do, remember to support a content creator in-game by going into settings, community, support a creator, and type gaming with King to support this channel. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Also, for those of you who has content creator code gaming with King signed into your game, Hutch will be sending you guys a special offer soon. So make sure you have Gaming with King typed in so you can get that special offer to get some extra crates. All right, so let's jump on in to the game, race 1 here at Singapore, and see what we can do in this one. Here we go for our first race. We're at Singapore for this one. Singapore is currently one of my favorite tracks in the game this season because of the simplicity of racing here at Singapore. And there we go, P1, P3 for our drivers. We've swapped in Verstappen and Leclerc coming back into the swing to give them the drive, because I've realized something, that when we're using the rares, we seem to be getting some tougher matches with those rares. So the commons, Verstappen and Leclerc, are still going to put us on the front row, and we probably won't be getting such tough matches. So I've decided to drop back down to the commons for the event here to see how the matches will play out when using the common drivers over the rare drivers. All right, so it's going to be a strategic test, and we'll see how it turned out. And as you can see here, we got a real player using Lando Norris and Zoe, and he opted to go for medium. So obviously he does not have a strong strategy for Singapore like we do. And because our drivers are out front, we're just going to cruise with them here. We use the fast start method, and we're going to allow the rival to just burn down his power unit. And now he's in front. And we're just going to give our drivers just a little bit of boost. We're on the softer compound, so automatically we are going to pass the rival fairly quickly. Let's cut down here. We don't want to use too much. We don't want our drivers to stock up, but it looks like they're stocking up here. So what we're going to do is just use some of this power unit to kind of close down the gap to the rival. We should pass. There we go. And then we're going to resave some power unit. All right. So we're doing a one stop. We want to kind of split our drivers. Let them have a little bit of distance created between them. We're going to give some support to our Verstappen, who's in P4 right there, as he tries to pass the rival Zoe, and we'll cut him back down. We could boost him up the inside here, and he should slide up the inside. Good try. Good attempt. And we see the rival defending there, but we want to create that little bit of distance. We don't want to lose P4 to P5. All right. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to line up our drivers to go to pit for their go to pit orders. They're going to go for soft tires and come back. The rival is going to try to go long for possibly 4 laps is what I'm expecting him to do. And we're going to go for just 3 laps. So we're going to give Verstappen just a little bit of boost here to hold off that position. And then we're going to boost Leclerc just from around this corner. We're going to empty our power unit with Leclerc to go to pit. And then we're going to let our Verstappen cruise on in. We don't want to boost him too much because we don't want him to stock. All right, so Leclerc now on his way in, not running out of tires. We're going to boost Verstappen now from there as Leclerc is entering the pits, and we see the rival coming into pit with his Lando Norris, and he's stocking. Both his drivers stock while our drivers did not stock, and we got that nice clean pit stop, and we're out. Come on, let's get the jump. There we go. Verstappen got the jump on the rival, and the AI car is there. So right now we just kind of save some power unit with our Verstappen. We have P3 and P4 who will be going into pit. So we just want to save power unit with our Verstappen to close the gap to P2 so we can boost on home for the final portion of the race. All right, let's see. The rival is not pushing his Zoe. We're going to give Verstappen a little bit of power unit to defend, though we should have been saving. We want to be saving it. We got to defend. We don't want Zoe to overtake. So we'll just cruise on there. P2, P4, and P3 will be going into pit. And we have power unit remaining. Who's that passing us? Let's boost back in front. Hamilton did not pit. So we just boost back in front, leaving him to block the rival there. Great block from Lewis. Alright, so we just have Lando Norris now in front. And we're in a 1-2. P1 is currently secured by Leclerc, no doubt about that. P3 on the other hand, if we could close the gap to Lando Norris, and we're gonna try and save some power unit to the finish line, and then we're gonna boost him off from there. Let's see how much we could save. See if we can at least save up to like 50%. Then we could just do a full boost lap with our Verstappen, but he's far behind. He's not gonna catch up. So it looks like a 1-3 for this race here. So give the rival a great race. Let's cut back up. And a well done. So 1-3 it's gonna be for us, as he's too far away. P2, he's not gonna catch up. Verstappen is not gonna catch up to him, even if we boost him from there. All right, as for our Leclerc, he's out in P1. Nobody is taking that away. We can boost him from here to finish. And we're gonna do the same with our Verstappen. Once he hits this corner, we're just gonna boost him from here to finish, and they should make it to the finish line without running out of tires, just like that. P1 and Verstappen in P3. All right, so great race overall, Mr. Rival, and a good 46 points for us in this one. We'll take it. All right, there we go, 46 points. And let's go jump on into our next race and see what we could do in that one. Here we go for our next race. We're in Japan. 48% chance of rain here, and it's a dry qualifiers, and I think we're racing against the same rival that we just raced. And once again, we're at 1-3 and he's at 2-4. All right, so Japan is a little bit different. We're going to be doing a one stop with both drivers. So we're going to go hards. Now we want to use something with defense, and we'll go Prince Boost, and we see the rival pushing on his thing there, defense and cornering. We're not going to use waist boost that we just used, the lumberjack that we really wasn't really using. We just using it because of boost, for boost sake. And we see the rival going for double mediums. So I guess he's gonna plan to stock his drivers. All right, so here comes the team orders at the front from Verstappen. Nice. All right, so good start from our drivers, and we see Leclerc getting affected by the race start glitch. So he get extra race start. And we're going to cut them down right around here and cut these off right there and there. Now we just need to watch our Leclerc, keep him out in P1 to P4, because he's going to be doing 4 laps on these tires. So we want to see him cross the line with 75% or Leclerc. So we'll allow the rival to boost and Leclerc to defend. There we go, crossing the line 75%, so he's good to go to finish. As the rival burn down his power unit on his Zoe to pass or Leclerc, no issue. So he's going to be going for 3 laps with both drivers and coming back to hard tires in the end. Now he's boosting his Lando Norris, and we're just going to cruise. He can boost by Lando here. Good block from Lando as he recovers. And his rival has emptied his power unit. Verstappen behind us, he's on medium tires, so he's going to kind of slow us down as he passes. But that's all right, because we're going for 4 laps while they're going to be going for 3 laps on those mediums. All right, so that is where we're going to use this power unit that we have saved up on Leclerc at the end of this lap to go to pit. We're going to put in our go to pit orders for these hards, and we're just going to keep our Leclerc cruising right now. We could use a little bit of the power unit on Leclerc to see if we can pass Verstappen. Good block from Verstappen as he recovers. And it's a safety car. No! 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 That is devastating. We did not want a safety car there. No, our advantage from Leclerc. Bad luck, man. Bad luck. Bad luck. our advantage from Leclerc is basically gone. No advantage. We would have got... Ooh, he went for medium tires! And he's just going to need to do 3 laps on those mediums. So I guess that would be the best option, a better option to go for mediums there. Because all you need to do now is 3 laps on those mediums. But then the safety car is going to take away about 20% out of those medium tires. You're going to lose 20% of tires to the safety car. So we'll see. We'll see who made the right decision here. We'll see. We'll see in the end who made the right decision. But this one played it perfectly for the rival and played very badly for us. All right, but we'll see. We're going to lose about 20% tires under this. Who is Zoe? Is still charging. So we're going to lose about 20% tires, if not about 15 for the safety car going around. And then he's going to need to do 3 laps on those tires. Plus, he's going to want to boost because I'm going to be boosting at the start. So he's going to be wanting to boost at the restart. All right, let's get ready to boost, 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 boost. Boost, boost, boost. There we go. Boost, boost, boost. All right, so he's not boosting his Zoe. He's boosted his Lando Norris. Now he's boosting his Zoe. All right, so he got P1. And we're up to P5 with our Leclerc. I'm just going to let the power unit keep going here. All right, so he's out in front. Great, great, great. Now we want to see if these tires is going to bring him to the finish. That's what we want to see mainly. If his tires are going to be bringing him to the finish. So we're just going to let our drivers empty their power unit this lap as they try to pick up. And then we'll just cut down there. And we'll cut down here. All right. So we have 2 laps to go. And he's like halfway through those tires already. So I want to see if those tires can bring him to the finish. That is what I want to see here, guys. All right. Let's give Verstappen a little try to sneak up the inside. Good try. Good try. Zoe got a better recovery there. So we didn't get to slip by him. All right. So he should be like way, way low on tires. So he should run out. And he's not going back to pit. Not going back to pit. So we're going to just use a little bit of power unit there. A little bit here. I want to see if he can make it to the line with these tires. That's what I want to see. Especially on that back straight. That's where he's mostly going to run out. On that back straight. This long straight coming down. Let's see if he makes it. All right, we're going to boost both drivers now to finish. And he's now boosting his main driver. He's now boosting his Zoe. Can Zoe make it though? He's out. He's out. And he's out on the line. Can we pass him? Oh no, we did not. Great race. Great race from the rival. Great race. Epic race there from the rival. He made the right call on his tire selection. And he managed to get 47 points off us there. Overall, great race. I'm not going to lie. That was a good one. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go for our next race on Mexico City. Let's see what kind of qualifiers we get here and what we can do here. Alright, so we're getting out qualified, but we're on the front row, 2-3. We'll definitely take that. And we're going to go softs into mediums. Softs into hards. Hards into mediums into mediums. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to use some of these boosts that we have a lot of that really has not too much main value. Alright, we have a brand new rival here. Alright, so it looks like it's a bot rival as well. So we should be able to outrun this rival as our medium tires are now stuck on the hards of the rival Hulkenberg. Let's see if we can get Verstappen to squeeze in front. Cut that down, cut that off. Now Verstappen is in front. We'll cut him back down, cut that off. Alright, so we want our Verstappen to try and create a little bit of distance on the rival Hulkenberg as his Logan Sargent is on full boost on his soft tires. So we want Sargent to burn down his power unit to catch up to our Verstappen, so he can't go too far in front of us. We're going to defend this corner. Good defense from Verstappen there. Cut back down here. Take that one nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice. Ah, come on. He got us. But his power unit is done. Right, so that's perfectly what we wanted. His power unit to be finished so he doesn't pull too far away in front of us. Now he's boosting his second driver on full boost. And we can keep Verstappen with his first driver here. And we're just going to boost by pit when it's time to go by pit. All right, give a little bit of support to Verstappen to keep close to the rival Sargent. Don't let him go too far away, because he's on the softer compound. He will just create distance out of thin air. We don't want that at all. So we're going to now boost by up the straight a little bit as our Leclerc now comes back out. Put this on so we don't slow on turn 1. Should get a fast turn 1. There we go. Nice. Then we can just cut him down there as he sneaks by AI Verstappen. Verstappen then gets back in front, and we'll cut back down there. We're going to put in our go to pit orders for mediums to go for some fresh mediums. I expect the rival Hulkenberg to go around for another lap as the mediums go into pit. And we're just going to boost by pit. We need 80%. And we need our Verstappen to get back out in P3. Put this on so he doesn't lose P3 on the first corner. There we go. Nice and comfy. And we'll cut back that off so we don't lose out by going into pit for wet tires. All right. So we're looking good. The rival Hulkenberg should go to pit now. So what we're going to do is we're going to boost by pit. Starting there. Just use a little bit of our power unit. We're not going to be emptying it. Now we can cut it back down and cut it back down there. And we want to charge up a little bit with our Verstappen. So when we hit that back straight, anytime we hit some form of straight like this, we're going to use conserve on Verstappen to charge a little bit. As the rival behind is on hard tires and his soft tires are way off. So we don't have nothing to worry about here. We can recharge a little bit with our Verstappen here and there, and he should still be comfortable in P2. All right, let's cut him there, and we'll take all of this straight, all of it, and then we'll cut back up right there, just like that. All right, so we've regained a little bit of power unit with Verstappen, so he can defend when the rival Sargent starts his boost. Now he's boosting. All right, so we'll just allow the rival Sargent to catch up to Verstappen. That's why we saved up that power unit, so we could defend our position. We're not going to go just yet because there's no overtaking up the straight, and his power unit is almost out and he still haven't caught up. So we're just going to keep cruising, and he's now out of power unit and he has caught up. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if you guys have noticed this too, but whenever you're racing against a bot AI or a bot rival, whenever they're at the end of their power unit, their car always seems to get this little bit of boost, like a little bit of jump at the end of their power unit stint. Whenever they're boosting stint, if you haven't noticed it, check it out. Whenever they're boosting and at the end of their stint, when their power unit goes out, their car will always get a little bit of a jump there. So you can check that out if you haven't noticed it. Let's jump on into our final race and see how we do in that one. Here we go for our final race. We're back at Singapore. I think this one is 13% chance of rain. So let's see if it's going to be a mixed race, as it's a dry qualifiers. And we're 1-3 out in the front, and it's going to be a mixed race. So we're going to kick it off. We're going to go with the Unstoppable, and we're going to be going with the Lumberjack. Let's go. 3 minutes to rain. That's bad for soft tires. For our soft tire stint, 3 minutes to rain is very bad. Very bad. We're going to go fast start method here. See if we can get our drivers to sneak into position. There we go. Up to P1, P2. Now we've got Leclerc got affected by the race start glitch. So as you can see, his race start is way up above it, like 80% there, while Verstappen race start is down to 52%. So we're going to allow that to charge up a bit as the rival Hulkenberg now starts his boost stint. We want to defend, but at the same time, we don't want to use too much of our power unit to defend. All right, so since we got past, we're just going to let our Verstappen cruise, and we're going to let Leclerc kind of cruise too, though we are going to defend up the straight because we don't want him to shoot up the inside on the corner there, and we defended that corner beautifully, and we got a nice little launch. Now we're just going to cut him back down because we want to create just a little bit of distance between Leclerc and Verstappen. We don't want them both to be sticking onto each other as we're going to be going into pit on the same lap 3. All right, now this lap 3 stop, we're going to have to go to soft tires again, but rain is going to be coming in after one lap on those softs, so we might have to switch back from there to wets. All right, so we'll go around lap 3. Ooh, the rival went to pit there on lap 2. Interesting from this rival to go to hard tires right there. Those can take him to the end, but the rain is coming, and he's gonna slow when that rain comes. All right, so we're gonna do no servicing since we're gonna have to stop again, or should we do servicing now and then no servicing when we go for the wet tires? All right, let's go. We're gonna service and we're gonna stock. We're gonna cut down our Verstappen here to the slowest he can go. The slowest you can go, Verstappen, please. And then we're gonna just boost Leclerc in now. And here comes the 53 seconds to rain. Now we want to boost both drivers. So Leclerc got out in front. Nice. Take turn 1, great. Now we'll have to go to pit again with our drivers. We're out in P6 with Verstappen. All right, so we'll have to make another stop for those wets. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to stop this lap. I'm going to stop on lap 5. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty my power unit on lap 5 to go to pit so we could get back in for those wets. All right, so we're going to boost this entire lap going around for those wets instead of going to wets now. So we have about 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 4, 5. Ooh, look at that. The rival did not pit. So I guess he's going to go 0 tires. Guess he's going 0 tires for his Albon. I doubt it. I doubt he can make 0 tires with that Albon. But we're going to go in with no servicing now for those wets. And we want to empty our power unit on these softs so we can pass Hulkenberg. And if we could get in front of Albon, that would be even better for us before we go to pit. So can we sneak by Albon before we go to pit? Let's see if our Verstappen can do it in front of Albon. Come on, Verstappen. Get him now. Get him, Verstappen. There we go. There we go. In front of Albon. Right as we're about to go into pit. There we go. We're now switching to the wets. So we're going to get the jump on Albon. There we go. And then we should just catch up to the rival Hulkenberg on his hards on a full wet track. We should pass him really quickly without any issues. All right, so we should watch our rival Albon if he's boosting behind us. No, he's not. All right, so now we can just skip by Hulkenberg just like that. And it's a 47 points secure for us. All right. One of my favorite tracks to race on this season. Definitely Singapore. As I said, the strategy on Singapore is not that difficult to figure out. It's only a 1-stop race. All right. With 1 pit stop. No 2 stops. No 3 stops. No bag of problems. All right, there we go, 47 points. All right, so let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your races. Team Ferrari, let's go. Our final event, we're currently in P7. Hopefully we can hold it. Use code word continue down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. And remember, Hutch is going to be sending out a special creators offer. So if you're supporting Team Gaming with King by going into settings, community, support a creator, and you have Gaming with King typed in. You will be getting a special offer soon. So if you have not support a channel, make sure to type Gaming with King in to support this channel, and you can take advantage of that special offer when it comes. All right, so there we go. 183 points is where we're going to be finishing in our qualifying. That should definitely get us qualified down here, and that's basically going to be it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.